G'day everyone, T-Nick back here again in Transport Fever. You join me just outside Boston, where we are going to address some of our supply chain issues. Hopefully, we're going to try. We're going to give it a good shot. We can see here we've got a oil/fuel train unloading at Boston Central, and he has brought a lot of fuel into Boston. And we also have one of our interstate freighters who is, well, still carrying cattle from Tucson because apparently they didn't get the memo that we've increased capacity here. But that's okay. The reason we are in Boston is we are going back to where it all began, which is the Boston oil well, which is producing reasonably well, but we have a heck of a backlog of oil. So sort of want to chuck another train on this route for starters to address that. So currently we're running a train of 18 wagons. There we go. So I'm pretty sure that's as long as we're going to be able to fit in the stations that we've got. So I think we're just going to go ahead and put another one on because he's running up to Orange as well to drop off fuel up here. Not sure how much fuel he's actually dropping off. What train are you and where are you going? Nashville Annex. Sir, Nashville's over there. I don't understand why you're here. Your line is explicitly from Nashville to Gainesville, not Orange. So thankfully we built that completely useless track here that we never seem to use, because he's going to be able to use that to get around here and, well, God knows where he's going to go from there. I guess he's going to come down here, come around here, run around here. Nope, can't go that way. He's going to run around here and then, oh God, he's stuck in a loop. Maybe he'll come back around this way. I don't know. We're just going to leave him be because that's not our stated goal. I'm not going to get distracted by some sort of idiot that doesn't know how to read a map. So now you guys are still making good money, aren't you? Wow, you're really not. Interesting, okay. You're only 6 years old too, so it's not the age of the train that's a problem. So you are running, you're running fuel from Boston to Orange. So where are the other trains on this route? 51 and 15, okay. So you are going to Orange with 120 fuel, so you're definitely carrying fuel to Orange, so I don't see what the problem there is. And you are running completely empty back from Orange, so, that's okay. I'm not actually sure why he's not making money. There's definitely plenty of fuel waiting. I mean, less fuel going to Orange than to Boston, but I imagine if we ship more oil, we can rectify that. Meanwhile, Boston's growing as a town quite nicely. I mean, we're still not seeing any growth around these bus stops here, but it's definitely grown around the tram route there. But yeah, so another train. Well, now that I know they're not making as much money, I'm sort of a bit more hesitant to do this. I've also added a few mods that may pop up. Okay, nothing here except I thought I saw. Oh yeah, there's a caboose. We added a caboose mod just in case we want to use a caboose for caboose reasons, I guess. So you cost 114 to run. You cost 162. So I'm less inclined to go the Mogul, although it is faster. It does have more power. But then again, we've already maxed out the length of the train anyway. So now I guess I'll just build the same thing again and 18 wagons, and we just have to hope that, we can, make some money here. Because, come on, I mean, this route has a lot of potential. It's where we started our business. I can't remember what it's called. Crude Fuel Boston to Orange. Yeah, that's it. That's off you go. So, yeah, I mean, come on. Maybe if we ship a bit more oil out here, we can get a bit more fuel produced down there that wants to go to Orange. See, you're posting a loss. Last year you only made a profit of 28 grand. The year before lost. The year before that, 30 grand. I don't understand it. Do we need to make the trains longer? Is that our problem? I mean, if we wanted to extend this station, I don't know how long it is at the moment. It's definitely not 200 meters. Oh, no, hang on. No, it's 240. Yes, okay. So if we wanted to make it, say, 280, we'd have to rejig the track at this end, and yeah, no, okay. So we got to sort of work with what we've got, I think. But yeah, we're definitely. You're definitely producing plenty of fuel. You're still producing oil that we're not doing anything with, but that's okay. But yeah, that's burned a big hole in our bank account, and I really hope it's going to pay off. Here he comes now out of the depot. I completely forgot to watch him out of the depot. Shame on me. And he's going to thread his way through to Boston Station and then hopefully up the hill to pick up a full load of oil. And hopefully he doesn't hold up the other train either. There's one of our interstate freighters. He is definitely turning a profit. So, you know, he's doing a good job. But, yeah, this how much are you carrying? You're carrying 108 fuel, so you're not carrying much fuel. And you are doing... So you're doing okay financially. 1.2 million last year. This year's not been a good year for you, but I don't... Are you getting stuck in a backlog over here or something? Is that the problem? Because we built a through track for them to use. Maybe we need to divert them to the passenger line. Although that'd involve a lot of crossing back and forth and fussing around. So, let's see. You're turning a steady, if not a large profit. Because you're coming in here to turn around in this dead-end track here that we built with very little design concept. We should probably extend our bus route around to this part of Orange too, because Orange has really grown and we've not been here to appreciate it. So show me buses, show me just visible buses, please. Yeah, we're really not. Why is the line curving? Oh, of course, because it's all road vehicles. It's showing the trucks as well. That's okay. That's fair enough. So we really should make the Orange City Circle a different colour. Let's go green. There we go. Now we can see where the buses are compared to the trucks. Or we could just close that and, yeah. So we really want to extend the buses over to this side of town as well. I reckon we'll have to put a separate route in for that because I don't really want to divert it around. It's just too much of a loop. So we'll leave the Orange City Circle be. That seems to be doing quite well for itself. A few people waiting at the station. But, yeah, we're not capturing this part of town. We've got all these nice residential buildings that are propping up, going, hey, you know, we'd like to catch the train too, you know. So we'll need to put down some bus stops. Let's put one down here. Are we doing both sides of the road? We probably only need to do one side of the road. So, yeah, okay. So we'll just get rid of, I guess, that side. What's that? That means we're going... No, get rid of the bulldozer in case you do something you regret. So that means we're coming out this way. We're going around, a bit of a loop around like that. And we're coming in this way. Yeah, that should do. That should be fine. I don't see any problems there. So we need to build on this side of the road here. Well, that captures pretty much everything, doesn't it? That'll do. And then just for future expansion, we'll pop a couple in the Hill District. I'd say Hills District, but there's clearly only one hill, so, you know, we'll just deal with that. Now, set up a new line. Oh, we're going red this time. Oh, very, very, very bright and exciting. So Chestnut Street, then over to Spring Street, and then these two completely... Well, that's a fitting name, Hill Street. Pine Street, not so much. I don't see too many pine trees around there. And then if you could come back via Maple Street. No, we've sort of doubled up on this section of the route. Maybe we should have had it go the other way, but what do you do? And what's that? That's South Orange, so I guess we'll call it the South... Oh, okay, we've got caps lock on. Maybe Orange Southern Local. There we go, just so it fits in the alphabetical order with everything else. And we'll need some buses for that. Where's our bus depot? Over here. Yep, we built that right out of the way. It's now right in the centre of town. Thank you, autosave. You do good work. I know I tease, but I tease because I love. Orange Southern Local, please. That's a bit of a mouthful of a name now that I think of it, but we'll let it happen. Now, what buses are we using now? That's a car. We're looking for a bus, you know, similar to a car, but has higher capacity. There's a bus. Hello, what are you? You're horribly outdated, so we'll replace you with a Mac as well. How many buses do we actually have on this route? 4. Yeah, and they're 18 years old, so let's just make that happen. And we could probably stand to put another couple on to increase capacity now that I think of it. And that would be Orange City Circle, please. Yeah, good. Close all those windows. You've made your delivery. Okay, 1.36 million. Okay, maybe that line isn't in as much trouble as I first thought it was. I actually had serious concerns when I opened up that window, and I'm like, oh god, it's not making money. What do I do? Built my empire on the back of this line, and here we go. We got a meeting going on here. So you're still making a loss this year, and you must be the new fella because you've just made a loss this year, but you're now carrying a full load of oil out, so, you know, and we'll start eating into this backlog eventually, hopefully. But yes, that's supply chain number 1 taken care of. Well, hopefully. I don't really think there's much we can do. Actually, maybe we need more trucks on the industrial delivery route. That might help, because maybe the backlog of fuel here is what's stopping them from shipping more. So we'll go go another 4 there. And put them on orange industrial deliveries. And while we're here, we'll put another couple on commercial deliveries as well. That would be under orange. So, very good. Yeah. Just to make sure we're really moving all the freight we can, because as we know, this will stop sending fuel to orange if we see a backlog here. And as traffic worsens in orange, I mean, look at it, it's bloody peak hour. We've got, what, 1, 2, 3 cars on the screen at the same time. Yeah, it's getting crazy down here. But yeah, as traffic does start to worsen in the town, our trucks will start getting delayed a bit more. Now, how are we going for food transport here? Plenty waiting for the Boston Interstate Freight and the cattle food line. Interesting, nothing waiting to go to Minneapolis. I wonder why. Is it because Minneapolis has a backlog of food? No? No. Oh well. I'm sure it'll sort itself out. What are you? You're still trying to find your way, aren't you? Oh, bless. Oh, you are just hemorrhaging money because you have a full load of fuel and you have no idea where you're going. I think we're just gonna get rid of you. If you could go to a depot for scrapsies, that'd be great. In fact, you're also... Are you train 17? No, you're train 52. Okay, well, train 17 is still waiting to be replaced. Don't tell me you're lost as well. Where are you? Yep, you're going on quite the adventure too. I'm beginning to see a bit of an issue here. You can go for scrapsies as well. You're actually on the route you're supposed to be on, so you're doing a good job. So what's that? That's a Baldwin and 12 wagons. I get the feeling we need to extend these stations here. But that's good, because that is the next line I wanted to do something with, is this sort of oil and oil line linked up with the refinery in the middle, because, wow, we've got a lot of fuel waiting down here for... Are you transporting fuel on your train? You are, but you're also transporting oil, so we definitely need more trains down here. But yes, this is the second line I wanted to work on, and while we work on it, hopefully the budget will get us back into a position where we can actually, build trains. So we're going to have to extend this station, which is not going to be popular given the way the track goes down here. So, yeah, what are we looking at the moment? Are we looking at, okay, 280? No. 240? No. We're looking at 200. No, that's 40, dummy. We're looking at 200. No, we're looking at 160. Yes, good. Okay, so let's look at 200. What's that gonna do for us? No, we want to go 200 plus 0. That gets us a bit more length. What about 240? Gets us significantly more length, but I'm concerned that we won't be able to build it. Look, we're going to try. We're going to hit the pause button. We're going to hit the demolish button. And, I mean, that just commits us, doesn't it? Now there's no backing out of it. No matter what we do, we cannot get out of it. Oh, look, we've got electric trains available. Well, we've got electric wires available. That logically means we have electric trains available. So we said 240, didn't we? Yeah, see, there's the problem. We'll turn overhead off because we don't really want it now. Now, what we can do is we can build the flexible station, which is probably a better start, and we can choose to move our main street connection to the other side, like that, and connect him up sort of there. Although that is going to take a big gouge out of the old landscape, isn't it? Maybe we can just connect him up there and just connect the road up. Yeah, we might have to do that. We'll go shorter street length. That's still going to take a big chunk out of the landscape, but I think we can live with it. Well, we'd better be able to live with it because we've done it. And we'll just connect that road up in a sort of a haphazard fashion like that. We've really made a meal of this area, haven't we? What a mess. We'll hit play again because we've now quote-unquote fixed things. But yeah, we've taken a bit of a chunk out of the old landscape, which will just sort of ease the scarring with a bit of a smoothing tool. But yeah, so that's one of the features of the flexible stations is, obviously we have the main building here, but we're bringing the cargo in here, and we've still got access to the oil well here, which is producing 800, so this will build back up pretty quickly. So we decided that was 240. I really should write this stuff down, because I'm going to start waffling and forget that I've said 240, and then I'll demolish this station and go, oh gee, how big was I building the station? This is going to require some bulldozing. So we're going to hit the pause button again. We're going to smash that aside. Yeah, we're going to smash that aside. We're going to smash all this aside. I know we only built part of it last time, but, what are you going to do? So we'll back it back to about there. That should give us a bit of room to move. And now show me a transit track. Show me 2 tracks. Okay. I'm liking this. Yep, that'll connect up nicely. I'm wondering if we can't get away with keeping the street there. Let's just build it, print it, try it. Connect that up like that. Does that capture the refinery? It does. Oh, there you go. There you go. So we've used the same tactic here, and we've gotten away with it. Yep, no Scooby-Doo gang foiled us this time. That was all us, and we've won. So we'll rebuild the transit track. We probably don't want the overhead wiring because, well, we don't have any electric trains. Well, not running anyway. And we will reconnect up. Is that going to look... Actually, connected up quite smoothly. Go us. No, we'll connect you up to the transit track. Yeah, and we'll just bring you down sort of like that. And we'll bring a set of points down. No. We'll bring a set of points down like that. There we go. That way we've got a nice smooth junction coming in for all trains. And we'll just rebuild the signals that we've upended in the process. Now something's complaining. What's complaining? Crude fuel or could not connect all stations. What's the matter with you? What's your problem? This is Columbia Central. I don't see the issue. Have we not connected some track up? No, we've definitely connected the track up. So you're fine with going from Gainesville North to Columbia Central, and Columbia Central to the sidings, then from the sidings to the annex, blah, 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 blah. Your problem is getting from Nashville Annex to Columbia Central. Oh, maybe that's why our trains have gotten lost. Has that warning been there the whole time? So you can't get in. Why can't you get in this way? Can't you just go through this station here? Why not? Because you just have to come down here, don't you? Isn't that... Okay, I'm a bit confused. I'm going to hit the pause button so we can figure this out. So you're having trouble getting from Nashville Annex to Columbia Central, which is this station here. So you're coming from Nashville Annex, which is here. Okay, so you're able to cross over. You've always been able to do that. You come down here, you follow the oil train down here, la 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 la. You're on the double track section, la 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 la. And you can't seem to navigate through this freight terminal here. Is that your problem? I don't understand what you want me to do about it. What we might do is just chuck a temporary set of points in from the passenger line over to the freight line. Hopefully that will ease the burden. Or is it just trying to use the wrong platform? Columbia Central. Oh, maybe it's trying to use platform 1. Try platform 2. That was a really simple solution that I overcomplicated the crap out of. So, yeah, go me. I've played this game before. I like this game and I know how it works. Apparently. Good, so we've upgraded that station. Yay, let's forget all the bullshit that went along with it. But yeah, problem solved. Cool. That's no idea why those trains were lost anymore. Now, this station is in dire need of an upgrade. I mean, come on. It is just pokey and little. And we also need to quad track right around down here. No, it's fine. I can wait. Yeah, we need to poke around quad tracks right down here. We've got to somehow get the freight track onto the other side for this lumbery thing, possibly called a forest. I nearly called it a lumber mill. Nope, that's further on. And then, of course, we need to build some sort of new freight hub here. So we got our work cut out for us. So first step is rebuilding this freight hub completely once old mate the oil train naffs off. So hit the fast button. Yeah, okay, hurry up. Yep, unloading. Yeah, isn't it magical? Yep, taking the fuel. Off you go. Okay, bye-bye. Yep, ooh, a new truck is available. We might make use of that once this oil train naffs off. Okay, good. So he's out of the station. We now have access to a bulldozer. We have no trains in the immediate vicinity. We have a station that needs to be sorely upgraded. And we will back this right back to where they snap together. And we'll just bugger all this off completely. Just bugger it off, bugger it off, bugger it off, bugger it off. Oh, fudge. I got a bit over-enthusiastic with the old bulldozer there. Connect that back up again. Push him back onto the main line. There you go. You're going to figure out where you're going eventually. Okay, cool. So we've got like a blank canvas. And obviously the freight station's going to be flat. So I get the feeling we're going to end up with a fancy passenger flyover here as well. But that's probably in the future basket. So new freight station, please. 240 meters. That's what we want. Now, we had 3 tracks to begin with. I better fix this street connection too before I forget, so that it sort of just works. So we want to go back to 3 tracks. That's a good start. Okay. We want to have transit tracks. Yes, we've got 1 through there, and 1 we'll have the other one up the top there, just for trains that don't need to stop here. So build that. Do we want to future-proof this one? We're already 240 meters. Can we go 320 meters? We can. We should probably do that just because I can see this becoming a thing. If we do 4 tracks, can we still get a transit track in on the other side? I'm just going to build this now. I'm going to build it once, and we're never going to look at it again. Yeah, that is a far more demanding station than we could ever possibly need, but I don't care because it looks cool. So we'll put the transit tracks through, and they will be our main lines. I can't even remember if we do have trains that run through here non-stop. Well, we have that oil train coming back, so, you know, that's something. So the transit track on this side will join up to there. And the transit track on this side will join up to there with a bit of an ugly corner, but what are you going to do about it? Now, if you could please... No, you construction not possible me. I can show you the door. So if you could snap, please. That'd be super duper. There you go. That wasn't so hard. We're not that different, you and I. We just want a bit of snapping. So we'll bring you down here, and we'll have you merge in before you collision. There you go. Is this all looking attractive? Yeah, nice. Good looking sets of points. Like a good looking set of points. You know, when you're on eHarmony and stuff, you really like a good set of points. You know, good sleepers, nice smooth ballast. Yeah, I've completely lost it. So the next thing we need to do is get the freight track over to the other side of the main line. So the first thing I'll do is I'll set up our sort of base. This is where we're trying to get to. This is our goal here. We want our freight tracks over here. How we're going to get past this station here without rebuilding it, I don't think that's possible. But what we're going to do is we're now going to bump off these passenger lines, and hopefully we can push this oil train in the right direction. Yeah, he knows he wants to cross over. There we go. Off you go. Oh, fridge. Okay, we'll get rid of that tiny end bit. Keep pushing him along. Yep, there you go. Now he's on the right track at least. No pun intended. Off you go. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Is that enough bulldozing? Probably. I think we've probably over-bulldozed. Okay, now we're definitely bulldozed enough. I think that is a satisfactory amount of dozing of the bull. So we want to connect you up like that. Good. Now, that's a suitable cutting there, but can we make it worse? Ooh, we can make it a tunnel. That would make it a lot easier to get over the top of, but a lot harder to put a junction in. So, as tempting as it is to put a tunnel in, I don't know if I want the tunnel this far down. Oh, it's very tempting though. Yeah, okay. What about the other side? That might be a litmus test. Okay, so you want to go into a cutting there. You want to go into a worse tunnel. Yeah, okay. Because we can't really have the passenger line go around. Oh, I guess we could. The problem is really getting these lines to merge up. We'll have to do it either in the tunnel or out on the hill, and either option doesn't really appeal to me. No, we'll try and back it off a bit more. Because, you know, we haven't bulldozed enough yet. And we'll try again from a little bit further away. See if that helps us at all. No, now you really default to a tunnel. Okay, well, we'll make it work. We are nothing if not versatile. So, you don't want to go into a tunnel though. Yeah, do now. Good, okay, so there are our freight tracks there. In a tunnel, whether we like it or not. And then coming out of a tunnel over here, and interestingly separate, separate sort of alignments. Now, we're going to have to bring the passenger line around here and over the top of the tunnel. Hopefully that is eminently doable. So we'll start by trying to keep him on the flat. There we go. Okay, good. We're off to a good start. Now we'll bring him around and try and connect him up. Okay, that's pretty close. You got to agree, that's pretty close. So we'll just have to bring a bit more track out here, and then swish. That works quite well. I mean, we've got a bit of a hump here, but I'm pretty sure we can get rid of that now. The main question is, can we fit the second track in without colliding with the tunnel? Also, we connected it up to the wrong track. So, you know, we started well, and then we got a bit overexcited and screwed it all up. So, what we need to do is we need to sort of bring this out in a bit of a curve here, and then bring this across. Is that the right one? No, we want this one. Okay, so that works. What sort of speed are we looking at here? 83, 84 for the corner. Yeah, no. It's not going to work. No, take it back. I want to keep the passenger line as straight as possible. So we'll have to build that first. And, yeah, just demolish. How far are we back in this back, T-Nick? Are we going all the way? I think we're going all the way. Yeah, okay. So the passenger line will need to go first then. So just sort of, if we wanted to put that through, that's fine. What we want to do, though, is have the freight line go underneath it, and we can build a bridge. So, yeah, like that, without the tunnel, though. Just no tunnel. Okay. So, drop it down a bit more. That should be okay. Yep. This should be a bit easier to do with a bridge than with a tunnel. We'll bring you down to about, say, here, just to minimize landscape costs. Bring you across like that. Yeah, okay, but first we'll just have to fix the landscape over here a bit. We've made a real mess of that. I think we're going to continue making a mess of it. Yeah, that's still a very, very ugly sort of bump we've got there. So let's just get rid of that. Just make that go away. Okay. Yep, still need to figure out how to get the passenger line over to the other side. And in fact, I just connected the passenger line up to the freight terminal. So go me. As you can tell, I'm doing a really good job today. And I'd like to thank you for putting up with me for all this. So connect that up over there instead, please. Yep. We're going to run out of money at some... What do you mean terrain alignment collision, you Burke? Okay, come down here. No, you're just going to insist on being difficult, aren't you? What are you colliding with? Did we forget to demolish a bit of track? We did. I knew it. There's always one causing trouble. There you go. Okay. So this should be a bit easier to get a passenger bridge over the top of. So we'll back off this corner a bit. And we'll bring it up. Yeah, okay, good. This is going well. And we've got a wider radius for the curve here. So, we need to get over to the other side on a bridge. Like that, yeah. You're doing the thing with the too many pillars again. Why? You did that last time when I was trying to build that cool flying junction. And it bugged the hell out of me. And it hurt my feelings. Okay. Why are you putting too many pillars on? What is your dealio? What if we come from this side? No, you're obsessed with too many pillars again. I don't know why. This is the problem we had trying to build that flying junction over in... where are we? Over in Merino Valley. Remember? We had too many pillars. I don't understand. What if we back the passenger line off even more? Because we haven't bulldozed enough stuff yet. Okay, now... We're really reinventing the wheel today. Let's bring the track up like this and try and come across at a bit more of a better angle. Bit more of a better angle, really? Do you listen to these things as you say them? Okay, there you go. You're happy with that? That is much better. I like this. Can we get a more pleasing angle? You really want a hump, don't you? No, I don't want that hump. Bring it back a bit. And try it again. Okay. Cross like this, please. Yes, okay. You're willing to entertain it. You're insisting on a hump, but if we can get the bridge in place, well, we can fix it later. So, yeah, keep it flat. No, you're doing the bridge pillar thing again. Okay, just bring it back over there. You're happy with that. You like putting that bridge in. So we're okay with this. We'll go with a box girder bridge, I guess. That looks kind of fancy. And we can always fix it later. The main thing is getting the bridge in place. So once we've got our bridge, and it looks good. Yep, okay. Now we can go ahead and start bulldozing around the bridge to connect everything up. So if you could come down here at a reasonable speed, 100, 82. Okay, so that curve there isn't great. Well, you know what that solution there is? More bulldozer. More bulldozer. 94, it'll do. We might have to come revisit this if we want to put high-speed trackage in, but for now, we'll deal. So for now, I'm going to connect this up because, well, we don't need warnings that we don't really need to worry about at this stage. It's mostly making sure everything gets connected first. So we need to connect up these tracks at this end. So run you up like that. And then if you could join up before the bridge, that'd be super duper. And we'll just run you down here. Yeah, we'll have a few dead end tracks here for eye candy purposes. Except that's put an ugly bit of ballast in there. So we'll get rid of that. Yeah, those points are probably a bit high speed. It's a freight line. They don't have to be that quick. And it should blend with the hill a bit better if they're a bit slower. That's a bit better. And down here, these points are a bit ugly as well. We've got a bit of height discrepancy, so we'll slow them down a bit. That's a bit better. That'll do. I can live with that. I've made my peace. Bring this track down here, and then we'll just merge you in over here. Are you going to look okay? You're not. You're going to be ugly. My dream is just to have pretty train tracks, and it's so hard sometimes. There we go. That looks good. And then this outside one, obviously we don't want to adjust the landscape anymore, so we'll just be lazy and shoehorn that in there. But good. Okay, so what's complaining? Just the crude fuel oil thingy. So what's your problem? You want to go through that track for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe if we put some signals down, you'll figure out exactly where you're supposed to go. So we need to put a signal down here to set the tone, if you will. Now, when you're coming in from Columbia Central to sidings, we want you to come through this platform here. So what's that? That'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you could go through 4, there you go. And now you're not even unhappy anymore. You're fixed. Why are you not stopping at Columbia sidings on the way back? You're carrying oil. Oh, because that's the plastic factory, dingus. You're coming here to drop the... Yep, never mind. No, it's cool. It's fine. It's fine. We got this. It's ace. We've fixed a problem we didn't know existed because it wasn't actually a problem and it didn't exist. So to allow following movements, because we've got sort of plenty of track here, we'll put a signal down there that we'll probably later come to regret. Actually, no, we won't. We'll get rid of that because it will only lead to disappointment. But what we will do, just in case we should ever need it, is we'll put a cheeky set of points in there. So basically this platform here can now be used to turn around trains. We could probably do the same for this platform here, but I get the feeling the game's going to have a pink fit when I try and put that. Wow, that worked first go. Well, there you go. Now these two middle platforms, are we using them for anything? Trains, visible only. We're not, so we can use them for turning around trains. So should we decide we need a shuttle from just the refinery to the plastic factory and back, we can do that. You know, we've got the technology. But no, that's getting us off track. We need more signals before we start running trains again. So we'll throw you down, and we'll throw you down, make you a one-wayer. Now that track there is a potential terminus track, so we'll leave that be. That one there is probably about the same. We'll also need to re-signal the passenger line because we gone done made a mess there. At least the grade coming out of the freight station isn't horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. And in prelude to quad tracking up here, I will just connect up a bit of track here. Yep, there you go. There you go. And we'll put no. Okay, no, you're gonna complain. No, that's fine. That's fine. See, there you go. Good. So I'll signal this up so that way we can keep working around our trains while they're actually running. We'll need another signal in here, down there, because we're going to be running plenty of trains on this section. So we want to keep the signals reasonably close together to keep our trains moving. So come through here. We've got the center track, which is our transit track. So he will obviously need a signal there. What's complaining now? Boston Interstate Freight. What's your problem? So you can't get from Columbia sidings to Rockford South. Where's Rockford South? Is that up here? It is. Okay. Well, obviously you're going to want to use one of the middle platforms. So thus precluding that being a turnaround. So you are coming from Columbia sidings to Rockford South. So try platform 3. Happy days. Yeah. Okay. So that platform won't be used for turning around trains. Let's just have another look. Okay. So we've still got platform 2 vacant and that's okay. Good. Just want to make sure I hadn't broken anything else. So we've got a big mess of a junction down here, which is awesome. I like a good junction mess. And hopefully these trains will be using the transit track as well. That they are. So we've got the planks trains coming through the middle here. We've got the oil train on the outside and in the middle here. So that's good. Hit the play button so we can start making cash again, and we'll finish signaling the passenger line. We've also had a bit of a collision here. Yeah, this train appears to be inside the back van of the train ahead of it. So, yeah. Oh, don't making it worse. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, I think. Yep. Okay. That's. Oh God. It's just. Yeah. We've really made a mess of this. Okay. Don't look at it. If you don't look at it, it doesn't exist. Yeah. Problem solved. So this bloke here is coming through the station for the first time. He's figured out where he wants to go. Hopefully. We'll soon find out while we place down some passenger signals. Now the hill for the passenger trains is definitely severe, but they've got a bit of a run up out of the station, so they should be fine. And of course they need that hill to get over the... I don't like the fact that that track there is unsupported by ballast. I might actually hit the pause button and back that off and see if we can't extend the bridge slightly. So we want to lower... Yeah, okay. Now, if I back this off, I'm not going to get rid of the whole bridge. I am, okay. So demolish that so we can shorten the bridge. Hopefully we can get this to rebuild. No, just no. Don't. We had it perfect. No collision. No collision. No, everything's fine. Everything's fine. See, we're going to rebuild the bridge, and you're not going to need to put a pillar there. What are you trying to do now? Okay, we may have just broken something that was perfectly functional and okay. Yeah, we've definitely put a hole there. So smooth it out a bit. Now I'm hoping I can trick the game into building a bridge. I can. Good. So hopefully that fixes all of our problems. Okay, there's now a honkin' great big pillar in the way. Let's just take a punt by removing the bridge altogether, that we can rebuild it again. We can and we will. And we're going to get away with it. And now we don't have unsupported track. Good. Well, we got away with that a lot easier than I expected we would. I honestly thought we were in trouble there. I thought, oh, you've done it now. But no, that looks a bit better because we've got, track that's not hanging over thin air. Signals. We're placing signals. We're not ruining the fine work we've just done. We're just going to place signals and accept it, and then obviously smooth out all the furrows in the landscape we've made. So we'll put down a couple of signals here. What's your problem, Mr. Oil Train? You're at a red signal. Well, that seems like a fairly reasonable problem to have. Yeah, so fixing the landscape a bit because we gone done made a mess. Yeah, fixing. Smoothing brush fixes everything. Yeah, fix. Yeah, try and mitigate this sort of cutting here, this hill. Autosave's going to interrupt, but I'm just going to keep smoothing as if nothing's happening. Okay, there we go. And all that just to fix this station. You're welcome, trains of... Where are we? Columbia. Trains of Columbia. You are welcome. I have fixed your everything. We forgot to finish loading the back wagon. Yeah, just saying. Just. I don't want to tell people how to do their jobs, but well, that's kind of one of them. So how are we going for time? We've been going for about 40 minutes or so. I think we have time to finish quad tracking. Famous last words, because we need to get quad tracks coming from this station over to here. And now that we've got the freight line on the correct side, it occurs to me we're going to have to rebuild this station as well. Because now the freight line, yeah, and this junction here. Okay, maybe we won't do that this episode. Maybe we'll just fix up this sort of loggy problem. Loggy problem? Yeah, loggy problem. So back to the pause button. Back to the bulldozer tool. I said back to the bulldozer tool. Because we're going to need to get rid of this. Yeah, I know. It's gone. That's all gone. Get rid of all of it. It's served us well for many years, but we're going to get rid of it. Now, we are going to need a new station first. That is probably overkill. We'll stick with 200 meters for this one, I think. Yeah, we definitely don't want that many tracks either. We only want the one. And we definitely want to have a bit of a curve on it if we could, please. That's a nice curve. We can probably go more curvy. Yeah, we can go more curvy. Was our old station 200 meters? This seems a bit short. We'll have to put him. Okay, we've got too much curve now. Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better. No, we've taken the curve away from the wrong end. Is that what we want? I think so. That pleases me. We'll put a bit of curve back. Maybe. Oop, no, wrong way. No, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just sort of clicking on things and hoping that I'll get some sort of magic outcome. No, we'll just adjust the direction a little bit. That's all right. Yeah, we can fit 2 tracks around the outside of that. Yeah. Do we want to get 200? No, we'll get 240 just to be safe. Okay, that still fits, sort of. Just. Yeah, it sort of has a problem with the road, but it sort of fits. Can we get everything to connect up? Yeah. We may have to get rid of that road at the level crossing. We're definitely going to have to get rid of that road. Okay, we probably have too much curve as well. We can probably back that back. Now I don't think we have enough curve. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Okay, so the curve we need to get rid of is at the top end. That's not the top end, that's the top end. There we go, that's what we wanted. And we'll just drop it down there. And we'll make it work. I forgot to get rid of the transit track, so we've got a bit of extra ballast. We'll get rid of this road here because it's serving us literally no purpose. We'll obviously have to connect that the foresty thing, whatever it is, up to make sure everything is kosher. But for now, we will just leave it. So, building some track here, and building some track here. So they're our quad tracks. So they're going to come. Nope, they're going to keep coming through, and eventually they will connect up to this station down here in a way that is not completely defective. So we'll get you to connect up like this, please. I don't know why it's decided to swing out for that. I don't really much care for that. Can we not? We can't not. Okay. So we're gonna have to rejig this junction down here as well, obviously. So currently the freight trains are coming through here. They want to cross over. So that should be okay in theory if we just connect you up. If we just could you? Why do you hate me? There we go. Yeah, see, just had to find a workaround. And now this freight track obviously needs to come down here and then just sort of duplicate segment. Okay, no, keep snapping. Okay, you've snapped again, that'll do. Connect in like that. Okay, so that should be a good temporary fix. We just need to connect up our log siding now. So the log trains are coming through and they're wanting to get over to this track here. Is that going to work? That's a nice smooth set of diamond junction there. Yeah, that goes well. I mean, we've got a little bit of ballast sitting over the sleepers here, but I think we can live with that. As long as there's no ugly bumps and kinks, we're good. And now we need to set it up with, it's coming off this track here. There we go. It occurs to me we probably could build it in a different way, and that's the way we're going to build it. Because, well, why not have the station in the middle? You won't let me bulldoze my own track. Why not? There we go. I thought, when have you ever stopped me from bulldozing something that I probably shouldn't have? Never. That's when. So I'll back the road off. Because what I'm thinking is this outside track doesn't actually need to go through this station at all. So to avoid crossing tracks, why not somehow have the track go outside of the station? So can we get you? We'll need to spend half an hour fiddling with curves again. Okay, here we go. This is we're getting somewhere here. Yep. Okay. Get rid of the transit track because we don't need it. So that can sit like that. We've established this. This is fine. Get rid of the other transit track as well. There we go. Okay. So you're going to collision. Very good. Now you've got too much curve. Okay. What if we? You know what? We can just live with that. I think. What if we get rid of the curve on both, and just sort of set it up? We need to keep it in range of the forest as well. And then we set it up sort of like that. There we go. Good, good, good. Now, we have a little bit of room down here for an incoming train to wait, just in case there's a bit of a, a bit of a backlog. So he's coming from, we'll get rid of this so we don't confuse ourselves. So he's coming in from about here somewhere. So how are we going to connect that up without ruining everything? I don't think we can. Okay, so the idea of having a queuing track for, patient waiting in line is probably not going to happen. Not yet, anyway. It's something I want to do because, well, just to avoid problems. So now connect you back up like that. There we go. Okay, good. Now the other track we want to send around the outside. So if we could keep you on the flat, please, that'd be super. Or as flat as possible, because we need you to sort of level crossing just outside the station, and I'm hoping we can set it up so that that works. Construction not possible. Okay, it's not. It was a nice idea, but we will make it work. We'll just back it off a bit more, and we'll try and bring the track around sort of like this. This is looking a bit messy, but I'm hoping we can refine the concept once we've got it working. So bring you up. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see? I'm not as dumb as I look. Well, that's probably open to opinion and interpretation. But hopefully this station can still serve the forest and go close, go away. And now we've got a track that goes around the outside of it and a lot of ugly landscape that we'll now quickly fix. We will quickly quicks. There we go. Good, good. See? Problem solved. No reason to get upset. Now all we do is smooth out some of these curves. So let's just bring it down on a more direct angle. Down like that. Good. See? He's onto something here. And he's duplicate segment. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, just rebuild it the way it was. There we go. So now your train's coming out of the... Okay, we're going to get rid of this curve here because that's a bit of a kink that we don't need. Back it all the way back to there, say, and connect you up like that. And it's still a bit of a kink at the crossing itself. Yeah, I don't like that. I'm being a perfectionist. I know I'm being fussy, and I'm asking for trouble, but trouble finds me regardless. Okay, try building it from the crossing the other way. Good. Okay, cool. So now let's just spell it out. Trains coming from the goods. That's the passenger line. Trains coming from the goods hub will come up here. They will then follow this line around the outside because they don't need to come through here. Cross this little level crossing here and over here. Trains coming back will go around the station the other way, and if they need to, they will divert into the station. And that has worked flawlessly. No warnings. Everyone's figured out where they're going. Yeah. We can now hit play and watch the magic happen. Magical. And it means we can get rid of these cross tracks here because they never ended up being used because, well, we had to use the pause button again. I don't like using the pause button because you don't make any money while the game's paused, but these points here are now completely useless. Yep, I keep watching this warning screen just in case. I just don't want to break anything. But now, signals. We need signals. So you don't have to be a one-way signal anymore, and neither do you, because there's no junction here. And we'll put a corresponding signal for the other direction. There we go. So again, coming up to the level crossing, we'll put a signal down. Yeah, I know, right? Put another signal there. And then we need to fix this station. That's definitely on the list of things to bulldoze and rebuild. Because why the hell not? I mean, we've been having so much fun bulldozing and rebuilding now that we may as well bulldoze and rebuild more stuff. Keep the good times rolling, I say. So we'll leave this all so far intact down here. But we are now one small section of I guess, train argument. I don't know what the technical term for that is. Away from having proper quad track. Okay, no, we've only got triple tracks through here. Never mind, there's more to be done. But first, fixing this station. And that's going to be difficult because we have plenty of trains that transit through here every day. You are running at capacity and making... Well, 1 million last year, not arguing. And 108 people waiting for the Minneapolis line. Where's the nearest train for that? He's all the way out here. We could probably do with an increase in capacity for you too. But what we really need is for all these trains to clear off so we can bulldoze some stuff. I think we're good. I think we're going to get away with it. Now, I'm wondering if we can't just upgrade you. So, if we get rid of... No, don't bulldoze the station unless you really, really have to, because, you know, you're gonna be making a mess that you're gonna have to spend hours cleaning up. And yeah. So again, we'll get rid of this whole mess of a junction here. Now that we've just rebuilt it. So we have an idea of where all our trains want to come from and go to. So freight lines on the outside and passenger lines on the inside. Good. Okay. And we're not disturbing the platform number 1 because, well, we don't want to. So we need 2 platforms for through trains. So we need 3 platforms total. How long is this station? 200 meters? 240 meters. Cool. Let's just get rid of the transit tracks. Why is it? What's it? Construction not possibling me for? Don't make me bulldoze you, because I will. I will totally bulldoze you. Is there a bit of track that I didn't bulldoze? Is there something lurking around I can't see? Oh, hello. There's this bit. Yeah, make you go away. Yeah, goodbye. Try again. Construction not possible. Well, it was nice knowing you. Goodbye. I'm going to regret that, I'm sure. Okay, passenger station. Flexible station. Now we've got to try and remember exactly what we wanted from it. We certainly don't want any curve. We want a nice straight station. And we probably want more than 1 track. Just saying. We probably want to go 3 tracks. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. And of course, it's going to try and knock down some buildings, so we'll make the street a bit longer. And that still snaps, not knocking down any buildings. Do we want to go 5 tracks? That was the wrong... What's that thing? Curvature B. I don't even know what that does. Do we want to go 5 tracks? Do we want to just sort of future-proof this bitch? It's going to take a bit of a chunk out of that building there. And we won't be able to have the freight trains go around it. So no, we'll go 3 tracks for now. And if we ever want to expand it, because we've, added more trains to it, we'll just have to deal with that when it happens. So, if you could connect up there for the passenger lines, please. That's good. Okay, we have passenger lines. Now, we need to put in freight lines. Did I build that station long enough? I'm sort of second-guessing myself. It looks a bit shorter than it used to be. But no, because the building was in the same spot. It can't be shorter than it used to be. It must be the same size. It just looks a bit short. So now we're going to have to back this off a little. Why would you go over there? Why wouldn't you just move down the track a bit? You Burke. Cool. Connect that up. Good. Connect that up. Better. Now, are those freight tracks? What are those? God, I don't even know. We're going to have to rebuild all this junction here too. Well, they're freight tracks now. And the freight tracks will continue to be freight tracks insofar as that they are useful for freight traffic. What are you collisioning with? Oh, there's a little bit of track there that didn't get demolished, isn't there? Well, now it's gone. Good. Okay, good. We're happy. Freight tracks connected. Passenger tracks. We'll connect you up there, please. That works really well. And we'll connect you up. And obviously you can't snap because of the platform being in the middle. So that's actually a really nice split. I like that. It looks really nice. It looks natural. Looks like a professional has built it, unlike me. And we'll just connect this up just in case we ever need to transition trains to and from that line. But, obviously these tracks won't be used terribly often. So, this junction here is a bit of a mess, isn't it? We've got 5 warnings up too. What have we broken? We've broken literally everything. Okay. Obviously, because the freight trains now can't get over to this line here, we are now going to have to do some serious junction rebuilding. So, freight trains coming from this track need to get over to this track here. In fact, I might actually rebuild that. Now he's changed tracks again. I don't know where that train's trying to go. So we'll make that a bit smoother there. Now, hopefully that will let us build a set of points in here. It will. Okay, good. What about a similar set of points in here? Okay, this will do until we can rebuild the junction. I know it's not terribly attractive, and it's going to cause all sorts of problems with trains trying to change tracks and whatever. And in fact, I've connected them up to the wrong line, so Yeah, that's just a preview of what we're trying to build. It's not actually what we're going to build because we've gotten it wrong, as we so often do. So try again, but pay attention to what tracks you're connecting up with. There you go. That wasn't so difficult, was it? Good, because this line, independent. Well, until it gets around the corner, but you know. So, we've made most of our trains happy now. It's just train 9 that's having issues. Well, maybe if you didn't keep wandering off onto different tracks, we wouldn't have this problem. So, you know, that's solved you. Now it's just the southern line. Now, I'm aware if that's what the southern line looks like. Let's just get rid of train track building. Because we've rebuilt the station, of course. So, on the first arrival at Rockford Junction, you'll be going through platform number 2. And then you'll keep going, I assume. On the way back, you'll come through platform 3. That doesn't work because we drive on the right in America. Try again, flip it the other way around. You're still unhappy. Why can you not complete your trip through here? So this track is now coming through here and it becomes the other direction. Yeah, we really do need to rebuild this junction-y bit here. So the freight line's coming through here. Let's just get rid of pretty much everything. I don't think we can fix it without judicious use of the bulldozer. Get rid of all the eye candy. I know it was nice while we had it, but yeah, get rid of the depot as well. It was a nice idea, but it's just make it all go away. Okay, bye-bye. 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 Cool. Good. Probably bulldozed a bit too much again, but, you know, it's the name of the game. Well, the name of the game's Transport Fever, but whatever. Yeah, bulldoze all this, because we said long ago we wanted to fix this, and we haven't. As the dust clears, we now have a perfectly clean slate to work with. And a few bits of track we forgot, so more bulldozing. Good. Okay, connect that up. So first thing we want to fix is the passenger line that we've just broken, which is the, well, it's not showing because we've fixed it. It's this fella here, the Minneapolis line that goes to Boobly Boo, whatever it's called. So next thing we need to do is connect up our passenger line back over to here. Probably not in that way though. That's probably not how we wanted to do it. So if you could come down around this corner like this, there you go. And then come over here. No, yep, no, yep. No, I'm clicking. There you go. Took you a little while to figure it out. I'm going, yeah, connect up there. And it's going, yeah, what do you want me to do? No, connect up there. Yeah, but where? Yep, there. But where? Oh, I see you, potential troublemaker. Good. So, freight trains are crossing over there, which is not a permanent solution, but it'll do. So we'll need to fix this level crossing here so these tracks are snapped together. And then we'll bring the freight lines down here. So what's still complaining? Crude oil fuel. What are you complaining about now? I just fixed you. Could not connect Nashville Annex to Columbia Central. Well, isn't that what this junction's for? I don't know what you want from me. Oh, of course, because you're coming off this line, and I specifically made it so you couldn't connect up. Good work, me. Yeah, really need to work on my track planning abilities, because this is getting demolished yet again. Get rid of it, make it go away. I know that's going to upset that train again. And this line, we will extend to be double track all the way down to the station. Like that. Because, yeah, we need to sort of come across from these lines. So we'll put a set of points in there for the end of the passenger line. We need to come across from here to the freight line for that oil train. Because otherwise the oil train is going to be very unhappy with us. See? There we go. That is what we wanted to build in the first place, and stupid me thought otherwise. Again, not a long-term solution. It's not great because he's crossing the passenger line. But I don't know where you want to go now. You've really got no hope, do you? No path. Okay, well, you seem to know where you're going from that direction, so I'm just going to hope that you figure it out. What's complaining now? Boston Interstate Freight and Logs Planks, because we haven't connected them up to this branch line up here. So that's fair. They have a right to be upset. They also have the right to expect that we will fix things. So, bring this around here. And I don't know how we ended up at triple track. We were quad track. Still upset. Okay, that's okay. We can fix this. So we're coming in this direction here on this track here, and then we're joining up. So that in itself shouldn't be the problem. The problem is getting from Rockford South back to Columbia sidings. I thought so, which is why we need to sort of rejig part of this junction here. So that bit of points there is fine. Bit of points? That set of points is fine. The problem is getting from this track down here. You're down here. Now you're on the passenger line. You want to get over to the freight line, don't you? You do. So somehow we're going to have a set of points to get you back onto this line here. Okay. Why not just have it here? Because construction is not possible, that's why. It's just not even going to entertain the notion of it. No, nothing I can do, no amount of sweet talk will get it to go over there. What if we sort of delete those signals and hope for the best? I don't know why, but it works. Not arguing. So now let's just make sure we don't have any redundant trackage here. No, every bit of track that we've got, except for some reason this section here is being used. I don't know why the passenger train doesn't want to use it. You just, well, seeing as there's no use for these points, yeah, now you don't have a choice, do you? Yeah, okay, cool. So, now our freight trains are using this dedicated freight track coming up here. We've got a bit of a junction here with the Minneapolis goods, which is coming down around this way. Again, I'm gonna just build a big ass freight terminal here in the middle of the triangle, I think, and work around it with everything else, because this junction is going to get worse before it gets better. So we've got the Minneapolis line terminating in here. That's fine. We've got the oil train crossing over. That's fine. We've got all the freight trains. I think we're done. Hit the play button. There's no warnings. Everything is good. Everything is golden. I haven't put any signals down, but you know, that in itself shouldn't be a problem. Everything's worked. Small miracles. So, chuck down a couple of signals. Let him whistle to his heart's content, because we've done it. We've finally quad-tracked this thing, and it knock on wood, works. It's a miracle. It's a thing of beauty. We'll put a signal in there to protect those points, obviously. We'll need a signal there to protect the points going the other way. I have no idea where you're going and how you're going to get there, but good luck to you, fellow. You're on the passenger lines, and I don't think there's a way to get off them. But, you know, you do your best. So now we need a signal here for the passenger trains. Keep an eye on that warning thing for me, everyone. We don't want to break anything. Not now that everything's going so smoothly. So signals here and here for the crossing. So here, we don't want to put one there because it'll jam up that junction. And here, I know, right? So we'll one-way you because you're protecting both those points there. We'll one-way, no, nothing can go the other way there. We need to rebuild our depot too. That might be a bit of a mess to try and connect up to everything, because we need it to serve both the freight and the passenger lines. That might be something we do another day. I sort of don't want to break anything. Everything is working. Everything is good. Everything is happy. I really don't want to upset the apple cart and send apples everywhere, because I'm not cleaning that up. And if you leave them in the sun, they start to rot. It's not good. More signals, please. We really need gantry signals in this game. I wonder if there's a mod I can download that does that. Yeah, everyone's getting really excited over their new track, which is good. I like a bit of enthusiasm. And yeah, more signals down here. Oh, hello. Who's that? Sir, that's not the line you're... Oh well, you know what? Just leave him be. He'll figure it out. And I think we should be all signalled up there. No, because we demolished Deeper Track, didn't we? Never mind. More signals. More signals. So I think we're almost done with the re-signalling. One-way signal there. Good. So we now have a dedicated goods line. We have a bit of crossing action with this triangle here, which this train has decided to use for some reason. And he's, of course, immediately blocked the train that belongs on that line. How are you doing for finance? Wow, you are just hemorrhaging money. We might have to redress this Minneapolis interstate freight in the next part. Is there much waiting here for him? 10 crates of goods. Yeah, okay. Next time, I think we're gonna have to address that, because that is we can't keep propping that up. We're just gonna keep hemorrhaging money. But now, yeah, Rockford Junction has really become a junction. Not that it wasn't already. We've got 4-track main line coming around here. We've got a potentially new goods hub here. The sky's the limit. And by the sky's the limit, I mean this is as far as I can zoom out. But yes, we've fixed all of our previous problems with this line. No, that's Rockford West. Okay. I thought you were trying to get over there, and I thought, well, you've gone about it completely the wrong way, friend. You're on the passenger lines. You're on the passenger lines with no way of getting off them. That might be something we need to look at just in case of situations like this, because we've now completely separated the freight and passenger lines, which is good. It's what we want. But, yeah, with no way for trains to get to and from, we may end up with a few lost trains. Because he's going to Rockford South, so he can use the passenger lines because, well, they have a junction down here, I'm assuming, to get to... No, they don't. What game is he playing? Why is he... Oh, you know what, he'll figure it out. He's not flagging as having a problem, so I'm just going to let it sort itself out. I think we've done more than enough today. Gonna watch him storm over a bridge that he shouldn't be on. So, what a nice scenic scene that is, but... You know, it's completely incorrect. So, yay?